so Chloe, I'm Deven, as you know, and I'm just going to explain to you how this new technology works and how we, with you and mum and dad, are going to use these glasses to help protect your eyes in the future. So when you're our age, your eyes are going to be healthier, but you're still going to be able to see clearly. So when you go back to school after Easter, everything is going to be clear for you. So from a technical perspective for mum and dad, the glasses are correcting Chloe's vision, so she's going to see clearly. And remember when you brought her in to see me, she'd been explaining that over the past 6 months since the last test, as soon as she sat towards the back of the class, she was struggling to see the board a little bit. So all that's going to be corrected. If that's all we did, which is what we used to do, you and I are both short-sighted, that's all we used to do, what would happen is that the brain would think that it was helping by then extending the length of the eye, because the side vision would have been out of focus. And what that did was it basically made the eyeball longer and longer and longer. And each time that happens, Chloe, I need to give you stronger glasses. And as the glasses get stronger, the lenses get thicker. And then as Dad and I will explain, it gives us extra risk of getting problems with our eyes when we get older. Okay? So what these lenses are doing, they have a lovely magic zone. That's what I like to call it. So you're still seeing clearly, but there's an area on the lens that's very, very subtle that's done. And that area effectively stops the brain thinking that it needs to intervene and make the eyeball longer. And by doing so, it doesn't create any problems for Chloe to see. So her schoolwork, watching TV, reading a book, going out to the park, everything will be just as it was, but it works in the background, stopping the brain trying to do what it thinks is a good thing, but is in truth not a good thing at all. Okay? So if you look very carefully at the lens, you may see slight dimpling around the mid-center, but that's all it is, and please don't worry, that's designed to be there. That's the magic zone that's helping Chloe to see better. So from your perspective, you just wear the glasses as you would normally. I'd like you to wear them all the time, but you can take them off when you're doing PE, when you're having a bath and things like that, but I'd like you to wear them all the time after that, okay? We've got a lovely cloth and everything, which I'm going to go and bring you, cloth and spray for you to keep them clean, but I know that Mummy's probably more excited than anybody. Mummy's invested in a little ultrasonic cleaner as well, which is, when I told my kids about it, they were like, well, you never got that for our glasses, but you know, I think it's a lovely thing to do. So let me go and get your little goodie bag, and then I'll explain to Mum and Dad what we're going to do next. All right? Your goodie bag, you have your certificate for being the first person in Enfield to have these wonderful new glasses. Okay, so you can. We were going to laminate it, and we thought if Chloe's mum is anything like my wife, it won't last that long. So we thought we'll let you decide what you do with it. Okay. Also, there's a little gift for you. And then you've got a lovely red case to go with your red and black glasses, and inside you've got a cloth and you've got a little spray. Now, you can use your ultrasound once a day, once a week, whatever suits you, but during the day, if you need to clean your glasses, you just spray a little bit on both surfaces and you use this cloth to polish them. When this spray is running short, when you've used it all up, come in with Mummy or Daddy and you can fill it up free of charge. Okay? You're tall enough that you can do it by yourself, but if you can't reach or you're not comfortable doing it, you can ask one of us and we will do it for you. Alright? And this is free for life. Okay? You fold them carefully like you did your own pair and you put them back in your case. Okay? And then when you want to put them back on, you put them back on, and then you keep them clean every day. Okay? What I would like us to do is, in about 10 days, I can't remember whose email we've got on file, but so we'll send you an email, which will have a questionnaire. It's very brief, there's about 10 questions, and it will just be about what Chloe's experiences have been. And then one of us will follow up on it. It will probably be either Anita or Mez, who you saw originally. And we'll just go through what the experiences have been. Now then, based upon those experiences, we'll then ask you to bring Chloe back in to see me. So it may be 2 or 3 days later, it may be a week later, it may be a couple of weeks later. It depends on really what the experiences have been. And a brief explanation about how you found out about us and how you got to know the technology, because I think that was quite interesting with your friends back home as well.
Yeah, so basically, I got to know this brand through my friend who's a eye doctor in China. So apparently, and I did some research online. So apparently, this brand is really popular in China and is recommended to a lot of parents. So that I went onto this brand's website. It's got Chinese version and English version.
Okay.
So I went to the English one, locate where they provide these services, and I found you.
And I was saying, I don't know who was more excited, you because we are so close to you, and us because you found us this way, because as you found out that whilst it's been available in China and that area, the Pacific area, for some time, it's only become available in the UK within the last 6 weeks to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And we're only one of a handful of optical practices in the UK who are able to offer it. So it is really exciting.
Yeah.
And I know that you've said that your vision is good, but Dad and I are short-sighted and have been so since we were this sort of age group. And, you know, I often wish that when I was that age, we had this sort of technology, but they just had no research and it just wasn't available. But it's nice that the next generation hopefully don't have to suffer having stronger and thicker glasses every time we go to the optometrist, and you know, with the potential for the risk that it affords us. So no, it's really exciting for you. It's really exciting.
We feel very lucky to have one in Enfield that provide this service, because it's really convenient to us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't need to like go really far down to London. You know, for every checkup,
Absolutely.
we can just walk to here, and it's really convenient.
Oh, it's been lovely, and I couldn't have asked for a more delightful young lady to be able to help out as well. So